welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I want to talk a little bit about my Mama Chapter blog post titled Opportunity or Opportunities. It's been a while since I revisited it. I've reviewed that post and I wanted to go back to it because I think it was one of the first posts that I had shared on my blog, and I remember when I was writing it, the empowerment that I felt about, sharing these ideas and techniques and ways of thinking, because truth be told, it can really change the way you live your life when you look at things in a totally different perspective, obviously. We are so trained to do things and think a certain way, and we just kind of fall into this routine, right? By bringing awareness to a different way of thinking and being opportunity, a really powerful word that a lot of people don't realize it. If you look at the definition of opportunity, actually, I'm going to look it up real quick. I'm right by my computer, so I'm going to look up exactly what the definition of opportunity is real quick. Sorry, guys. So let's see. Opportunity definition, because I want this to be as accurate as possible. So opportunity defined, it is a noun, a set of circumstances that makes it possible to do something. I'm going to repeat it one more time. A set of circumstances that makes it possible to do something. That is the definition of opportunity. Now, what we don't do when we think about opportunity is relate it to a negative circumstance. So if you take one word out of that definition and let it be circumstances, a lot of people will assume that in order for an opportunity to be possible, a positive circumstance has to occur, such as a raise, a promotion at work. Oh, now I can, fulfill my career dream. You get approved for a loan to buy a house. Oh, I can have my dream home. So we take the positive, the good circumstances, and we apply it with opportunity. Now, in my post, and the whole meaning behind opportunity to me is that you can apply it to anything, to any circumstance. And what this does is it creates a different way of thinking. So in the event something doesn't go your way, you lost your job, a breakup, your finances aren't going that great, common things that happen in our lives. And when these bad circumstances happen to us, we automatically assume the worst. It's the end of the world. Oh my God, I'm never going to have a job again. Oh my God, I loved him. I can't live without her. It goes on and on. So what I kind of propose in that post, and how I live my life and how I try to portray for other people to do the same in order to give yourself less stress, I guess, in a way, or just to live happier, if you will, is to take any negative that happens or that comes your way, and just because it's a bad circumstance, try to see the opportunity in it anyways. So for example, I'll use a common situation, a breakup. When people end a relationship, or when you get out of a relationship, you're letting go of a person that was once a big part of your life. And yes, you have every right to feel upset, distraught, lost, confused, angry. You want to isolate, things like that. You lose your hunger. It goes on and on. You're with somebody, you're kind of giving half of yourself to that person, which is a beautiful relationship to have. Relationships aren't easy. And when a person is separated from that person, a part of them is devastated. But then when we look at the opportunity, we can list off some opportunities that now we have, such as having more time to yourself. You have more time to focus on the things that maybe you weren't able to before. Maybe you're seeing for the first time that this person was actually toxic for you. Maybe you wake up one day and by the end of that day, you feel less stressed, you feel less pressure, and you're blaming it on like this feeling of, oh, we just broke up, so I'm confused. But maybe realistically, you're not confused. Maybe for the first time, you feel a sense of relief. Maybe this breakup needed to happen for you to see things in a completely different way. And no, it doesn't happen overnight. I'm not saying if somebody breaks up with you or if you want to break up with somebody that you shouldn't consider the other person's feelings. That's not what I'm saying at all. Because a lot of times people will misinterpret it as like, oh, well, they didn't care about me if they're happy and they're moving on. No, it's not a matter of not caring about that person. It's a matter of taking something and going through the process of grief and acceptance, and then slowly turning it into a healthy habit and realizing, okay, this isn't the end of the world and I will be okay. I'm not saying wake up the next morning after a breakup and, woo, I'm free. Like, no, that doesn't happen. I mean, some people it does happen, but realistically, if you're going through a tough time, a tough breakup, a tough circumstance, a bad circumstance, and what becomes unhealthy is being trapped in that moment, right? So if you're going on weeks and weeks and months, and I'm talking about like months of depression and isolation and beating yourself up and replaying scenarios in your head and revisiting all those memories, and you're being consumed by these bad circumstances to the point where you don't see an outlet, that becomes very unhealthy. And that is when this whole opportunity mindset comes into play. So I'm not saying, apply this right away as soon as something bad happens. You can in certain situations, you definitely can. When something doesn't go our way, we're quick to react and think the worst. So sometimes you can apply it right away. However, this is more so for a very long-term change that is occurring in your life and that is really affecting you. And it's preventing you from seeing that light at the end of the tunnel. So that was the whole point of my post about opportunity, is to really help people, who are struggling, no matter what it might be. If you're struggling for a very, very long time that it becomes unhealthy to your well-being, now is the time to look at opportunity from a different angle. Now is the time to take all of those scenarios and all of those memories, put them together, and then reorder them in a completely different way, and in a way that'll make you see that there is some good that came of it. You do have a chance at doing this now. You do have a life. You do have control, and you will move on and you will be happier and a healthy you, because that's what really matters at the end of the day. We can't let the bad circumstances affect us. We really can't, to the point where it deprives us of having a happy life. So I really hope that this video helps you guys, and it makes you see things a little bit differently and explains a little bit about my post. If you haven't had a chance to check it out, I'll have it linked down below. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day and try out this new opportunity, because it's a life changer. It really is. I've lived my life this way, and it really makes it just gives you a sense of relief, and you feel lighter at the end of the day. You feel lighter and happier and more in control of what's happening in your life. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment, share, like, subscribe, and there will be a lot more videos to come. Love you all. Have a good one. Bye.